Hello children, today we are going to learn about features in Microsoft Word 2013. Now everyone turn your computing studies book into chapter 4. Turn the page number 39. Alright children, from this chapter we will be able to learn about paragraph formatting, column formatting, find feature, finding and replacing text, setting page properties, previewing and printing a document. Our first topic is paragraph formatting. What is paragraph formatting? Yes, now I will teach you about paragraph formatting. So everyone listen carefully, okay? Let's see. I know now everyone can identify the enter key. So in Word, when you press the enter key, you can get a new paragraph. Also, we can format a paragraph by changing its alignment, indentation, line spacing and paragraph spacing. Okay children. Alright children, let's see what is alignment. Now everyone can see a picture on the screen. Also when you turn the page number 40, you can see the same picture in your computing studies book. And those are the alignment buttons. We can change the alignment of text by making use of the alignment buttons in the paragraph under the Home tab. There are 4 kinds of alignment options. Let's see what are those. Align left, center, align right, justify. And here are the buttons of these options. Again, I will show you all these options with their buttons. So here are everyone can easily identify those. Okay, this is the align left button. If you want to align your paragraph to left side, you can use this button. And this is center button. So if you want to align your paragraph into center, you can use this button. And this is align right button. When you want to align your paragraph into right side, you can use this button. And this is justify. When you want to align your paragraph into equal, so you can use this button. Alright children, let's go to our next topic. Our next topic is indentation. What is indentation? Indentation is the distance of the paragraph from either the left or the right margin. The various types of indentations are left indentation. It means the distance of the paragraph from the left margin. And the next one is right indentation. It is the distance of the paragraph from the right margin. And special indents. There are 2 special indents. So there are first line, it makes the first line of the paragraph indented more towards the right compared to the subsequent lines. And the next one is hanging. It makes the first line of the paragraph indented more towards the left compared to the subsequent lines. Setting indentation. Children, how do we setting indentation? Okay, these are the steps to setting indentation. Now look at the page number 42, figure number 4.3. As shown in the picture, first select the text to be indented. Next, click on the Page Layout tab. Then, specify the values for left and right indent in the paragraph group. More indentation options. Here we can learn about more indentation options. Now look at the figure number 4.4a and figure number 4.4b in your textbook. Now I am also showing you the same figures on my screen. Let's learn what are the steps to get more indentation options. Yes, first click on the dialog box launcher button at the bottom right corner of the paragraph group. So the paragraph dialog box will open. Next, specify the value for left and right indents or choose one of the special category indents and specify its value in the by spin box. Alright children, then I am going to teach you all about line spacing. How many of you all heard about line spacing on Microsoft Word? Okay, let's see. Line spacing is the amount of space between the lines of text in a paragraph of a Word document. We can increase or decrease this space by following these steps. Keep eye on figure 4.5a and figure 4.5b. Also the same figures are now appearing on your screen. Let's check what are the steps. First, select the text or the paragraph or just place the cursor anywhere in the paragraph as shown in the first picture. Next, click on the line and paragraph spacing option in the paragraph group on the Home tab. A drop-down list appears. Then select the desired spacing value from the drop-down list. Now let's get on to our next topic. Yes, it is paragraph spacing. Children, what is paragraph spacing? Yes, paragraph spacing is the amount of space above or below a paragraph. Alright. Now follow these steps to set a paragraph spacing. Look at the figure 4.6 as well. First, select the paragraph or just place the cursor anywhere in the paragraph. Next, click on the Page Layout tab. Then enter the required values in the before and after spin boxes under spacing in the paragraph group. And this is center button. So if you want to align your paragraph into center, you can use this button. Next, we are going to learn about column formatting. Children, have you ever read any articles on newspapers? Yes, most of you all had. So I think everyone has noticed the manner in which articles are written in a newspaper. Now, turn page 45 and look at the figure 4.8a. The text under heading is arranged in the form of columns. So the text in Microsoft Word can also be formatted according to that way. Then it will appear in columns just the way it appears in newspapers. Okay. Now follow these steps to format the text in column format. First, select the text that has to be displayed in columns. Next, click on the Page Layout tab. Then, click on the Columns option in the Page Setup group so the drop-down list will appear. And click and choose the desired number of columns. Let's learn about more column formatting options. To specify more column formatting options to have more control over the width and spacing of the column. So, here are the steps to open the column dialog box. As shown in the figure 4.9a and 4.9b. First, select the More Column options. Next, specify the number of columns in the preset section or enter number in the number of column box. Then, click on the Equal Column Width checkbox. Then, click on the Line Between checkbox for inserting a line between the columns. And click on OK. Next topic will be Find feature. After typing a document, we may want to search a specific word or a phrase. Instead of reading and going through the entire document, we can make use of the Find feature of Word. The Find feature can be used to search all the occurrences of a given word or phrase. So, these are the steps to use this feature. As shown in the figure 4.10, first, click on the Home tab. Next, click on the Find option in the Editing group. The navigation pane appears. Next, type the word that you want to find in the search box. word searches the text you entered and displays this result in the navigation pane and also highlights the word in the document. Then click on a result in the navigation pane. Next, finding and replacing text. Besides finding text, we can also replace the occurrence of a given word or phrase with an alternate text. So let's see the steps. Now look at the figure number 4.11a and figure number 4.11b, also the figure number 4.11c. First, click on the Home tab. Then, click on the Replace option in the Editing group. The Find and Replace dialog box will appear. Then, enter the text and replace in the Find What box. Next, enter the new text to be replace the existing text in the Replace With box. Then, click on either of the following options: Replace, Replace All, Find Next. Then, when finished, a message box will appear. Now, click on OK. Our next topic is setting page properties. What is setting page properties? Yes, Word document pages can be formatted by setting properties such as page margins, page orientation, and page size. Let's see what is page margin. The page margin is the space between the edge of the page and the document text on all the four sides. Now you all can see the figure point 4.12a. Next one is page orientation. The page orientation is the property that determines the printing direction of the text. The page orientation can be set to portrait. It means the document is printed lengthwise. And the next one is landscape. The document is printed widthwise. More indentation options. Here we can learn about more indentation options. Now look at the figure number 4.4a and figure number 4.4b in your textbook. Now let's see what is landscape orientation. Yes, this is landscape orientation. Look at the figure number 4.14. Then we are going to learn about setting page margins. How do we setting page margins? Okay, I will teach. Look at the figure 4.15 on page number 52. First, click on the Page Layout tab. Next, click on the Margins options in the Page Setup group. So, a list of predefined margin settings will appear. Then click on a predefined margin setting. Let's check more page margins options. To specify a different value for page margins, you need to open the Page Setup dialog box. How do we open the Page Setup dialog box? Let's see. Look at the figure 4.16a and figure 4.16b on page number 53. First, you all have to click on the Custom Margins option. Then the Page Setup dialog box will appear. Next, type the values for top, bottom, left and right margins. Then click on OK. The margins of the page are set accordingly. How do we setting orientation? As shown in the figure 4.17 on page number 54, everyone has to click on the Page Layout tab. Then click on the Orientation option in the Page Setup group and select a type, Portrait or Landscape. Let's see how to setting page size. Carefully look at the figure number 4.18 on page number 54. As shown in the picture, you all have to click on the Page Layout tab. Next, click on the Size option in the Page Setup group. Then choose the desired page size. Okay, let's get on to our next topic. It is previewing and printing a document. Previewing a document means checking the document before printing it. You can preview and print a document by following these steps. As shown in the picture, first you all have to click on File tab. Next, click on the Print option. Next, click on the arrows below the Preview section. Then, choose the printer from the Printer drop-down list. Next, enter the number of copies in the Copies pin box and print all pages. Print Selection, print Current page, print Custom range, print odd pages, only print even pages. You all can select one of these. Then click on the Print button. Yes, now you all can see the figure 4.19b on page number 54. Alright children, this is the end of our lesson. So, let's get on to assessment zone. Let's do the activities on page number 56, 57 and 58. The end. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.